What is even more tragic is that 3 of them directly smashed their 8th junior brother, that is, Iron Fist. The huge force directly smashed the Iron Fist, and vomited blood. Charlie's aura is full of power. Lin Yuan is the first to bear the brunt, and the whole person is heavily smashed into the snow, like mud, unable to move. How is this possible? Lin Yuan observed at Charlie in disbelief. His face was amazed. He is an expert in martial arts who came from the hidden Sejong sect, and he is invincible across the entire region. If it wasn't for the old master of the Wu family, and the other party's heavy invitation, with his powerful strength, how could he be willing to stick to this small pond in the south of the Yangtze River? He asked himself, in his life, he has seen too many opponents, but he has never felt as powerless as now. At this moment, he didn't even see how this kid made the move, and he was hit hard. For a warrior, nothing is more important than the arm, especially the right arm. When the right arm is broken, the person is broken. What master to talk about? Non-existent. After all, Yang Guo is just a character in martial arts novels. In reality, he has never seen a one-armed master. Because, in the case of one-armed, the body is always in a state of imbalance. Let alone fighting with others, even running will have obvious weight imbalance. If a person's body center of gravity cannot be in the center of the body, then he has no chance to become a master. Charlie retreated 7 people with a palm, making the 8 heavenly kings feel astonished. What kind of strength can achieve this incredible level? Even the top masters in this world can't have such a powerful strength. After all, the 8 heavenly kings are not vegetarians. If they and the brothers work together, they will have an effect of 1 + 1 greater than 2. But even so, the total of the 8 heavenly kings is nothing more than a punch and a palm by Charlie. Lin Yuan got up with difficulty and blurted out, "Who are you? Where did you come from? Who did you learn from?" Charlie sneered and said, "I don't have a teacher, and I learn from myself." "Why, are you not convinced?" Lin Yuan swallowed his saliva and said nervously, "Serve. I'll take it. I really take it. Mr. Wade, you are the top master in this world. You must know that martial arts are not easy to practice, so please look at us. Brother, we know our mistakes and make corrections, spare us." Charlie smiled and said, "Are you sparing my life so soon? Why don't you play cards according to your routine?" Lin Yuan said with difficulty, "I know that my skills are not as good as yours, and I don't want to do unnecessary struggles. I just ask Mr. Wade to raise hand." Charlie asked back, "You wanted to kill me when you came, but you can't kill me now. Just beg me to raise my hand." Is this world so beautiful? That's because I am incapable of you. I begged you not to kill me. Will you agree? Lin Yuan's expression was ugly. He knew Charlie couldn't let him go so easily. So he knelt down immediately and said to Charlie, "Mr. Wade, if you are willing to raise your noble hand, my 8 brothers will respect you in this life and listen to your orders." Charlie smiled playfully, looked at him and asked, "What? Now reverting? Then how do you go back to Mr. Wu's life?" Lin Yuan said earnestly, "As the saying goes, good birds choose trees to live. I know that Mr. Wade has great magical powers, and am willing to abandon the dark and cast the light, and follow Mr. Wade all my life." Charlie nodded indifferently. He slowly walked towards Lin Yuan and others. No one knew what he was thinking at this time. Seeing him getting closer, Lin Yuan nervously said to the juniors, "Quick! Kneel down and worship Mr. Wade." As a result, the 8 great heavenly kings got up one after another and bowed to Charlie. Even the Iron Fist, whose right arm was abolished, knelt on the ground and kowtowed. And Lin Yuan, at this moment, retracted his left hand into his sleeve and held a dagger in his hand calmly. This dagger is only a bunch long, and it stands to reason that it is not very lethal, especially for masters. However, Lin Yuan's dagger came from an extraordinary origin. He not only tempered the blade with highly toxic substances, but also smeared a small amount of radioactive powder on the blade. This kind of small amount of radioactive powder does not cause much radiation to humans if it is not contacted, but once it is exposed to this radioactive powder and the wound enters the body will not heal for a long time. It is also the ultimate move that Lin Yuan has been hiding for many years. Except for his juniors, everyone who has seen this dagger is dead. Charlie abolished his right arm. This hatred is not shared. Therefore, it is impossible for him to bow to Charlie at all. The reason for saying this is just because he is young, and guesses that he has no experience in the world, and is ready to convince him to stabilize him first, and then take the opportunity to sneak attack with stigma. Fight for one hit.